Alright, what's going on? No, that's not my intro. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Luke here, back with another video. Finally. And I know it's been a long time, but we're not really going to talk about that, because if I do talk about that, then every other video is going to talk about how it's been such a long time and how it's like, I'm a new man, I'm a changed man, and I would rather not have that conversation every video, so we're not going to talk about it, but I'm back. So today I'm going to be telling you guys a story, and the topic of the story is going to be my grade 5 love story. Now, I mean, obviously it was in grade 5, so it's as much as a love story as you can get, so no hate, but yeah, I gotta take off the hood. I look like too much of a douchebag without it. By the way, I got a haircut, and it's really short. It's not usually how I have it, but I got it this short because my hair grows really fast, so don't send any hate in the comments about my hair, please. Alright, so this story starts off in me coming to a brand new school. I went from elementary school to middle school, and the middle school was grades 5 to 9. So going in, I was the youngest in the school. And in this new school, or in every school I guess, there's always that one or two, or like that group of girls. Like they don't necessarily have to be the really popular girls, but they're very popular amongst the boys, and they're like the prettiest girls, and like every guy wants them, right? Well, I was really into one of those girls, and she was literally the prettiest, like grade 5, like another grade 5 could ever see, I guess, right? So every single guy in the school had a crush on this girl. Now, I don't know if it's gonna come up later, but for the sake of this video, let's call her LaDasha. So for me, I was like, I am going to date this girl. Like, there's no questions asked. Like, she is gonna be my girlfriend, and I mean, it happened. So fast forward to me being a babe slayer, her and I started dating, and I don't know how I did that, I don't really remember that much, but I just remember that we started dating and things were going great. We were actually a little bit afraid to talk to each other at school. I don't know if it was nerves or if it's just because like we were in grade 5, or if we were like embarrassed or something, but we didn't really like to talk to each other face to face at school, because I guess we thought it was awkward. So we would actually talk on D2L, which is a school website where you can like check your homework, check your grades, like see what teachers said, and they had a pager on D2L, and that's how we talked. Now looking back on that, it's actually kind of funny, because teachers would have been able to look at our conversation, and holy crap, I mean, like, we didn't say anything that bad, but the conversations that two grade 5s that thought they were in, like, that they thought they were in love, like, that conversation would have been pretty weird. And that went on every single night for probably like 3 months or something. Now, what I forgot to mention is that we started dating near the beginning of the year, because I worked that fast. So we started dating at the beginning of the year, well, close to the beginning, so within the first month of school or something like that. Alright, so fast forward, it's Christmas, and as, what do you call it, like tradition, I guess? My hockey team and a whole bunch of my friends, we would go out to a skiing lodge called Kananaskis. Now, if you're from Canada and you like skiing, you probably know about Kananaskis, at least if you live near the Rockies. So we would always go to the Kananaskis Lodge, and we would stay there and like party and have fun, and it was a super good time. So I told my girlfriend that I wasn't going to be able to hang out with her during Christmas or New Year's, because we were going to be at this lodge. Now, funny enough, we actually never hung out because we were in grade 5, and that's like really weird to hang out with your girlfriend in grade 5. I don't know why I told her that, but as a response, she told me that her and a few of her swimming friends were going to go to the same lodge as me for the same exact days that I was gonna be there. Now, to me, I was like, what? Oh my gosh, like my life just got so much better. Like I thought I like peaked, but then I was like all the way up. I was really hyped that we were gonna be able to hang out during Christmas and New Year's. So I was super stoked with the idea, and I think she was too. I'm not really sure, I can't really speak for her, but I'm pretty sure she was pretty hyped to chill with me during Christmas and New Year's. At Christmas, I think it was like the 23rd that we went there. It might have been just after Christmas actually. I think it might have been the 27th or something that we all went to Kananaskis, we all went to the lodge, and we were just there. And I was there with my hockey friends, so I was just hanging out with them, whatever, like chilling like a villain, and then she messages me, like, I'm constantly checking my D2L, like my school website's pager, to see if she's gonna tell me when she's there. And obviously she won't be able to tell me that she's here unless she has Wi-Fi, because neither of us had phones to talk with. My chair's stuck. Ugh. Okay. She finally gets to the lodge, and I had this great idea. So I talked to my mom, and I told her that I wanted to take my girlfriend out on a date. And obviously my mom was super hyped about that idea. She was really excited, and because it was gonna be my first date ever, like first real date. So I talked to my mom about it, and my mom gave me some money. I went down to the gift store or something, and I bought her some chocolates, you know, in like the shape of like the heart, you know, those chocolate, like the chocolate boxes, and I bought her some flowers. The chocolates, like, okay, when you're putting a price on love, like, it's priceless, whatever, I don't care. But dude, those chocolates were so expensive. I think I spent like probably like $20 on like 12 chocolates or less. Like, they were so expensive for a grade 5. Like, oh my gosh, it was insane. Plus the flowers, holy crap! Why do you pay so much for flowers? Like, they're just pieces of sticks with like stuff. I can make one. I can make a flower. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but those are just some gangsters, you know, outside my door, because West Side, bro. Okay, but off like the expensive stuff talk, it was pretty expensive, but I cared more about the way that she would feel from getting these things, because I was gonna be like, she's gonna be really happy, and because she's really happy, I'm gonna be really happy. Like, it's gonna be a win-win situation for both of us, and maybe if I'm lucky, she'll share some chocolates with me. So I message her, and I'm like, hey, let's meet at this restaurant. It's at the bottom of the lodge, like on the ground floor, and it's a nice restaurant. Like, it is not a cheap restaurant. Even me now, going there, like, it's expensive. Like, I wouldn't go there unless I was on a date, maybe, but it has to be like a really fancy date. So I told her to meet me in front of this restaurant. I forgot what it's called, but it was a nice, really nice restaurant. And for this, I brought my own money, like my own hard-worked money from, you know, doing chores, and like money that my parents gave me for being good. So I had my own hard-worked money that I was gonna spend on this dinner, and that I didn't actually spend my money on, like the chocolates or the flowers. I don't know if I said that or not. That was my mom's money. But for the dinner, I had my own money. So I text her, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be waiting in front. She's like, okay, sounds good. So I bring my friend. I'm like, I need a wingman for this. Like, he's not gonna come into dinner with me, but he's gonna help me like before she gets there, and he'll just wait with me and chill with me. So I thought it was a pretty good idea. So my really good buddy and I, we went down and we were waiting in front of the restaurant. And I remember waiting there, it was like one of the most intense things in my entire life. I was so worried. I didn't know how it was gonna pan out, because she was one of my first, I think she was my first girlfriend, like first like real girlfriend. Like, I don't even, grade 5, you know, you understand. So I was really nervous, and I was like, I didn't know what to do while waiting. So I was just talking to my friend, and I was trying to calm down, because I'm like, Luke, this is your big day, man. You can't mess this up. You gotta, like, if you want one of those chocolates at the end of the evening, you gotta work hard, okay? You gotta work hard, and you gotta impress her. So, okay, I kind of messed up that entire line, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep anything from what I just said. I was waiting there with my friend, and we wait. I think it was probably around 45 minutes, and that was the point when my friend and I said, okay, she's not gonna come. I just got ditched on my very first date. I was really devastated by what happened, because I truly thought, like, for a grade 5, man, I truly thought like she was the love of my life. Like, I was so crushed after it. I was pretty sad going back up to my room. So I go back up to my room, and all of my friends are there. Like, all of my friends from hockey are in my room because they're having a New Year's party, and I was really sad going up there. And when I opened the door and they saw me with my friend, they were all like, Oh no, what happened? So I have to explain to my parents that I got ditched on my very first date, and they were really supportive about it, but at the same time it was like, I can't believe I just did this in front of all of my friends. Oh, I just made a fool of myself. So the good news is my friend and I, on our way back up to the room, we started eating the chocolate, and it was like really, really good chocolate. I didn't even have to work that night to get it. Like, I didn't even have to like smooth talk or anything to make her share with me. Like, I just got to eat it with my friend, which was really, really good. I think I ended up giving the flowers to my mom. I don't really know what I did with them, but everything turned out well. Like, it was a good night after that. My friends and I, we like hung out and did stuff, and it kind of got my mind off the entire thing. So the next day, I wake up and it kind of hits me again. I'm like, holy crap, that just happened. So I messaged her on our thing, and I was like, yo, LaDasha, where you at? And she responds to me and says, I just slept with this guy. And me being in grade 5 was like, what? Like, what? Wait, like, what? No way. And that guy happened to be one of my really good friends. And he wasn't just like a school friend, he was a friend that my family knew outside of school. Like, my parents were their friends, and that's how I met them. So I knew that guy for a long time before, and he was on her swimming team. And she just told me that she slept with this guy. And okay, you have to keep in mind, this isn't me now. This wasn't like 3 weeks ago. This was in grade 5, okay? How old was I? Like 10 or something? Like, I don't even know. So she tells me that she slept with this guy, and I was freaking out. I'm like, what the heck? Like, you're in grade 5? And like, what is going on here? After probably like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes. It felt like an hour, but it was probably only like 50 minutes of me freaking out with my friends and stuff. It gets sorted out, and her and my friend, her and my friend were actually good friends from swimming. So they just had to share a bed in their little, what's it called? Not apartment, but hotel room that they shared because their parents were good friends. So they just slept in the same bed. It wasn't like actually slept with, it was like literally slept with. So that was kind of good. After that all got cleared up, I was feeling a little bit better, but I still got ditched. So I don't know, I didn't really bring it up anymore because it happened, whatever, like no point in dwelling on it, right? Funny thing is, we never actually got to hang out during that time. We were both there for maybe 3 or 4 days, and I didn't see her once. So that kind of sucks, and it kind of made me question whether she was there or not, but I know she was there because my friend was there. So when we get back from our winter holidays, or Christmas vacation, whatever you want to call it, I don't know how long after that, but I can remember, I don't know who it was. I think one of us broke up with each other. I think she broke up with me over the pager thing, and oh my gosh, I really, 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 truly thought that like I was like super in love, right? So, and when she broke up with me, I didn't really feel that bad. I was more like, damn, like the prettiest girl just broke up with me, and like all my friends are gonna make fun of me for it now. It turned out to be actually pretty good because later in the year, well actually for the next 2 years, I think, I didn't have another girlfriend because I just had like some major PTSD from that. But yeah, so it all worked out in the end. I guess you could just call me a hopeless romantic for wanting to set up a super nice dinner with a grade 5, but I don't know, I really wanted to do it. So that concludes the end of my story for the first like story time with Luke. I don't even know what I'm gonna call this. But that concludes my grade 5 love story. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to not titty slap. This is not my gaming channel. Don't forget to like this video and comment down below. If you're watching here, just comment something random like clothes hanger. I have a clothes hanger right over there that I can see. So comment something different, and I promise I will respond. I respond to every single comment, and I love having a discussion in my videos. So thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know, do all that stuff with the down below and like and share and Facebook and Instagram and, you know, post Reddit or yeah. So just a little quickie update after like the outro. I did move to a brand new country. I'm now living in the Philippines. So I graduated high school. I moved from Canada to the Philippines. There's a huge difference, but I'm half Filipino, so it's pretty cool. But you guys can probably expect more videos from me just because now I have more free time. Well, sort of. I have more free time than I did before. So I'm gonna be uploading more on YouTube, whether it be stories, whether it be like little skits, I don't know. That's my update, I think. That's everything. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next video.